Yeah, to be honest, like I was watching the game, a fan of the game, and I was rooting for the Dolphins that game. I wanted the Dolphins to get past the Chiefs, and I was emotional about it, and I tweeted something I probably shouldn't have, and I regret it today. But me and Tua talked last night, working on a handshake, and we already completed one pass in one-on-ones. So we put that behind us. We kind of talked about it, and we're moving on from it. And I'm just excited to be a Dolphin, man.
New Dolphins receiver Willie Snead. He's referring to last year during that Dolphins Kansas City Chiefs playoff game. He tweeted something about Tua being soft. Eesh. Now it's like, hey, man, look, I deleted it. It's all good. I'm not so much worried about their dynamic because the fifth or sixth receiver on the team that you just signed and Tua Tagovailoa, you know what? I ain't worried about that.
But here's the thing: why is Tua off? Why couldn't it be the Dolphins?
Why?
That's what I'm saying. No, who's in?
That's an important question, but why is he singling out Tua?
That's what I'm saying.
Is there a narrative now?
If you said you wanted the Dolphins to beat the Chiefs. That's what he said, right? Correct. Like let's hear this again. He said he wanted the Dolphins to beat the Chiefs. This is what he said.
Yeah, to be honest, like I was watching the game, a fan of the game, and I was rooting for the Dolphins that game. I wanted the Dolphins to get past the Chiefs, and
okay. So you said Dolphins. You're a fan of the game. You wanted the Dolphins to get past the Chiefs. The Dolphins didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not Tua is soft. It's the Dolphins.
Maybe he didn't think the Dolphins were soft. He thought maybe Tua was soft.
Nah, bro. And then you can't say he's soft in there. Yeah, we got a special handshake. Yeah. I got a special handshake for you too.
We've already completed a pass. Once again, not worried about Willie Snead and Tua Tagovailoa's rapport. It is what it is. I'm more worried about Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, Odell Beckham Jr., Braxton Berrios, those guys, River Craycraft. We do know that the Dolphins have that kind of finesse feel to them and that they have that kind of narrative that they're kind of finesse. But does Tua have the narrative, rightfully or wrongfully so, that he's soft? I mean, Willie Snead's out there tweeting it out. Biggest day on X.com. I want to look at it. Do you think players around the league consider Tua somewhat soft?
I mean, they can if they think he's number 33.
36.
Or 36. If he's 36 by, ranked player in the top 100 by his peers.
Right. I can see both sides of it. And I'll play devil's advocate here. Number one, he was the healthiest quarterback in the league last year. So
was he? I think so was
Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Everybody else, Joe Burrow gets hurt. I mean, it was quarterback after quarterback. Deshaun Watson, all these guys got hurt. Tua played every single game last year. Never even a question. So that right there in itself is tough. Where the question of toughness comes in is the way he played last year, where he shied away from any kind of physical contact. He didn't try to run the ball. He didn't take very many risks as far as with his physical body. He's had the concussions. He's had the injuries. He's played poorly at the end of seasons, and he has not played well in cold weather. That's why I think that some players consider him soft. And then there's some of those old school guys, Vlad. Simply, if you're a quarterback, you're soft.
But you can also look at him if you're a guy that's taking all these head injuries and you're still out here playing the way you've been playing, you're tough because there's certain guys
who've quit.
Who've, and I don't want to, they've retired because of these head injuries. I mean, look at Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly was one of the best linebackers that the game's ever seen, and he retired because of the concussions that he got. And remember, Tua got the worst. We've never seen a concussion where the players fingers just did that, and he came back.
It's a neurological reaction,
right? And he came back, so they can respect that as well. So,
and I'll give you another case why Tua is tough, and I don't think he's soft. After that horrible incident where his fingers in his hands with the concussions, that it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's a dog-eat-dog league. Guys are coming for you, trying to knock you out the game. And Tua went in there and faced everybody after that. This year, went in there, played his game, and didn't get hurt. That's tough, lad, to know that maybe you're one hit from ending your career, and you're knowing that guys are coming for you. Not that they want to do personal damage, but they know that there's a way they can knock you out the game, and you go there and you face that every single day. That's tough. To me, that's tough. That's not soft.
No.
But some people might say also the system he's in kind of lends itself to his softness, meaning that, it's get the ball out quick, throw it to a spot, not to a player, to do all that. That the system is built around him to protect him, which, once again, that doesn't make Tua soft, I don't think. But I don't know. Willie Snead, why did he not single out the Dolphins, and why did he single out Tua?
I don't get it.
I'm guessing maybe that really bad interception that Tua threw frustrated him a little bit.
But listen,
that was a bad interception. I will say that.
What interception?
The one that he just kind of tossed it up and it just went straight to the Kansas City.
The one he was trying to throw to Tyreek and it went over Tyreek's head?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a bad pass.
It was a bad pass, but I'm saying that was maybe the frustration.
No, I just think the frustration was just the fact that you sound like a guy who hated the Chiefs and was just looking for any team to beat the Chiefs. So
no, he is from South Florida originally, Willie Snead. Said he grew up a Dolphins fan.
Oh, then okay. So if you grew up, then you're not then that means you just really shared your true feelings that you don't think Tua was your quarterback. But now you got to play. Now you got to look how life works. Now you got to be very, very nice to the guy that you said is soft. Let's see how soft he is now.
Yeah, he's got your career in his hand right now. But I don't think Tua is any softer than any other player in the league. I think the narrative that he played poorly towards the end of the season, they didn't win at the end of the season, they haven't played good in cold weather. I think he's not a quote-unquote cold weather quarterback. I think that plays into it. I think the injuries play into it. But I think that his resiliency, not just coming back from the injuries, but with the way we know that he and Brian Flores didn't get along and how he has never quit, I think that makes him tough. I think that makes him as tough as any quarterback in the league. He made it through a whole entire season when the whole question was, can he stay healthy? He did just that, knowing that a serious hit, a serious concussion could possibly end his career. He faced that every single play, and he faced it with valor and honor. I say Tua is tough enough. I don't think he's soft at all. None of these guys in this league are really soft that I know of. Of course, who am I to be judging? But how does that go with Willie Snead? Like, Willie Snead feels terrible. But what is Tua kind of like? Oh, no, man, it's no big deal. But do you think inside he's a little bit like this guy? He's a human being, but he's a very nice guy.
Yeah, well, I'm 167 million guaranteed. Can't be soft.
Right.
And if I'm soft, I got money to, to harden me up.
And business is business. I guess you look at it this way. Whatever helps the team win, you have to let bygones be bygones and put it aside. Tua is a really nice guy. That might also be part of the consideration why he's soft, because he's all shucks and real nice. But yeah, you got to figure it's just business. Like, look, you said what you said. It's over. Let's move on. We need to win games. I'm not going to not pass it to you if you're open or not throw it in your direction because you said that I was soft.
Yeah.
But lesson learned. Don't put pen to paper for anything that.
No. Hey, listen. Herm Edwards is a genius, man. I'm talking about he is a so well thought out person. He said so many great things, but one of them is you don't have to press send. Don't press send.
I've done this.
Like literally when you type in something, look at it and be like, because your agent would have said, you might not want to send that. There might be an opportunity for you to play in South Florida for that team or any team, and he still be your quarterback. Now, how's that going to look?
Yeah.
Because now, say Willie makes the team. Say Willie has to play because Odell may be still, the PUP. Tua throws a passes to Willie and Willie drops it. Or maybe a pass is thrown to Willie and it's a little bit overthrown, and then Willie does a reaction. You don't think people are gonna go back to the point that in January you send a tweet saying that Tua is soft, so now everybody's gonna look at your interaction with him?
I agree. Yeah,
it's nasty work, bro. That was nasty. I mean, he tried his best to, neutralize this, diffuse the situation. But even with that, I mean, my thing is this. You, in your answer, you said everything Dolphin, but your tweet singled out Tua, and that's what it was bad. If you had said the Dolphins are soft, and then like, yeah, I know as a Dolphin fan, I was just frustrated, wanted them to beat the Chiefs, and I apologize for that. Then everybody can understand because you you blame the whole team, and you could share the frustration that every Dolphin fan was having at that time. But when you single out number one, the QB, then it's a little bit different.
What if we put Tua and the Dolphins are soft? Would that make it any better? Could have made it a little bit better.
But why are you still singing it out? If the Tua and we didn't understand
he
that
singled him out for a reason.
Why would you say Tua and the Dolphins? The Dolphins. You don't have to put Tua and.
Did you notice though? He singled out Tua for a reason.
Right, nasty work.
Because in his estimation, Tua, and he has no evidence whatsoever because he never played with him before, that Tua was soft. No, I don't buy that. I don't buy Tua being soft for all the reasons that I just told you.